Type. All right, get your votes in. What's the total points for the first half? And I'm going to put a bet in. First half total points. Cast your vote in the poll. Over 22.5, under 22.5. What's up, Woozies? All right, good luck to Notre Dame and Ohio State. I got about 10 or 15 seconds before I close the poll down because I got to get my bet in before the game starts. What's up, Brian? Everybody all right? Everybody off work today? All right, I'm ending the poll. Let's see what y'all say. The chat says over 22.5 total points in the first half. For the record, I think y'all are wrong. I think it's under, but y'all say over, so I'll put a bet in on the over. Over 22.5 points in the first half. There we go. All right. I hope y'all are right. I would have bet the under. I would have voted under. I would have bet the under. Y'all said over, so I put a bet in on the over. We've been doing this most of the season, letting the chat pick a bet at the start of all the games that we stream. And honestly, y'all are about 50-50. I'd love to come on here and troll you and tell you y'all were terrible and you got all your picks wrong. But the chat has been about 50-50 this year on the bets that I've put in, based off of the polls in the chat. So we'll see if y'all can chalk one up today. I put the bet in. The vote was 55%. It was pretty close. 55% of you were on the over. 45% of you were on the under. So that's actually not bad. 50-50 in sports betting is not bad, actually. I think they're getting ready to do the national anthem, so we're probably about 10 or 15 minutes away from kickoff. What's up, Lou? At a bar in Chicago, rooting on the Irish. Had to make a trip for a death in the family. Let's go, Rudy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Joshua. That's terrible, man. But I hope you get a win tonight. for your sake, bud. That's terrible. DK, thank you for the super chat. He says, good morning, Lou. I have to say go Irish because I'm a bitter Texas fan. I hear you. I'm not really rooting for one team or the other. I did put in a futures bet about a month ago on Ohio State to win the national title. So I don't have a bet on the game tonight. It's Ohio State minus 8 or 9 points, whatever it is. I didn't bet Ohio State minus the 9. I didn't take Notre Dame plus the 9 because I've got a bet from a month ago at plus money on Notre Dame to win or Ohio State to win the Natty. So if Ohio State wins by just 1 point, I win the bet. So it wouldn't make any sense for me to bet the spread when I've got an even money bet on Ohio State to win it all. Nick Koenig, thank you for the super chat. He says, go Bucks, watching from Disney for my son's birthday. Happy birthday to your son, buddy. I just got back from a birthday dinner. The lady's daughter turns 15 today. Or actually, she turns 15 tomorrow. But they did the birthday dinner today. We went to the Japanese place. Miyabi's is the name of it. Or as I refer to it, the cook in front of you place. So I'm all filled up. That Japanese place, they give you enough food for feed 3 people. But I brought a bunch home, put it in the fridge, so I have it leftovers tomorrow. Thank you, Nick, Joshua, DK for the super chats. Devin Johnson, thank you for the super chat. He says, let's go, Rudy. Brian Kelly hiding in his closet right now. Yeah, not a good look for Brian Kelly the last couple of years at LSU. And then on top of that, he's got to turn around and see Notre Dame in the playoffs. DK says, congrats to all the people who can finally buy eggs today. Let's try not to turn the chat into a political thing. Trump, I guess, was the inauguration today. So we all know that. Let's try to watch the national title game and not spend the whole stream arguing about politics, which is pointless and a waste of time. It's your birthday too. Happy birthday, Tony. A lot of early January birthdays. My son's birthday was the first week of January. The lady's daughter's birthday is tomorrow. Couple of birthdays in the chat already. It was a great season. Yeah, it was a great season. I thought it was a great football season. Obviously, unless you're a Notre Dame or Ohio State fan, it probably didn't end the way you wanted it to end for your particular team or whoever your favorite team is, mine included. But I thought it was a great college football season. Yeah, I got a South Florida helmet right here. Yep, shout out South Florida. Shout out South Florida. I'm redoing the entire back wall. I'm tired of screwing around with the helmets falling down all the time. I decided that about 2 months ago, but I didn't want to change it in the middle of the college football season because it might take me a while to change it over. But sometime probably in February, I'm taking all of this shit down and redoing it all. How are helmets going to be upside down without the case? Well, I've had upside down helmets all year. Marcus Freeman loses this game, it will be the exact same as what Brian Kelly did. Only difference is Marcus Freeman took over a top 5 team. The over-under on a bad ref call today. Oh, there's bad ref calls in every game, so there's a 100% chance of that. Top 5 helmets in college football? Oh, man, I don't know. And, it's impossible to do that anymore now because teams are wearing so many different uniform combinations. I mean, it used to be just Oregon, but now you got a lot of teams that wear different helmets over the course of the season. So I don't know about my favorite helmets in all of college football. I can talk about the helmets that I have. A couple of things with the helmets that I have. First of all, I'm partial to black helmets. I just think black looks good. About 75% of the clothes I own are black. So I just really like black. So I've got a lot of the like alternate black helmets. And I particularly think on a helmet that matte black looks good. So like here's a Cincinnati hat. It's black. Here's a TCU. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but so this is like a glossy black. This is a matte black. I think you can tell the difference on camera there. I like the matte black look on helmets. I mean, the glossy is nice too, but between the two, I prefer the matte black. So I really like, I'm partial to black helmets. Where did this come from? Right here? But as far as like the favorite helmets that I have, I like, this is my favorite. Now the service academies have hundreds of different helmets. It seems like every time I watch an Army or Navy game, they're wearing different helmets. But I do like this Navy helmet here. I do like this Navy helmet. It's one of my favorites. What are some of my other favorite helmets that I have? Favorite helmets. Oh, the Utah helmet. Now this isn't a black helmet. But I like this one. This is a good looking helmet. I like this Utah helmet. What else? Now this is gonna sound crazy, and I'll deny it if any Georgia Tech fan ever asks me, but I like the honeycomb Georgia Tech helmet. I like the honeycomb Georgia Tech helmet. I've got so many now. I've got 130 helmets, so. I got a bunch of them. All right, looks like Ohio State getting ready to come out of the tunnel onto the field now. What's up, badass? What's up, Guardian? Looks like Notre Dame taking the field now. Hey, what's up, Peyton? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, Lou, if Ohio State loses, the helmet stays upside down until they win a natty? That's not fair, man. Oh, man, that's not fair. That's not fair, man. Do I like the Alabama helmet? I mean, I guess there's a part of me that likes the kind of old school traditional look of Alabama, Penn State, Nebraska, sort of the teams that have never changed anything at all, but it's not necessarily one of my favorites. I mean, I appreciate the sort of tradition of sticking to your roots and sort of not changing up. Like, I appreciate that, I guess. But I don't think it's one of my favorites. Same thing with the Penn State helmet. I mean, I guess it's cool that Penn State is too lazy to do anything with their helmet. But, like, I don't, it's not a great helmet.
You good? Do you need coffee or anything?
I'll take a coffee, yeah. Why is Lou in such a good mood today? Man, it's the national championship game, man. We wait all season for this game, aren't you? You're not in a good mood? And I haven't really caught anybody saying anything dumb in the comments yet. Now, I'm sure I will at some point, and that'll irritate me, and I'll go off on some 10-minute rant. But so far, I haven't even seen anything idiotic in the comments section. See, now y'all are just doing it on purpose with the fuck pimento cheese deal. You want to see me yell at somebody? It'll happen eventually, Eldon. It almost always does. It almost always does. Hell, on the page, I spent... Who in here is on the Patreon page? We streamed the Ravens and Bills game last night over on the Patreon page. Had a great time. But somebody in there pissed me off with some idiotic fucking take, and I spent like 15 minutes straight railing on them. Something tells me they probably canceled their Patreon. You like the Illinois leather helmet? Oh, yeah, the one they wore this year, that alternate helmet. Yeah, I'd love to be able to find that in a mini helmet version. That throwback, they weren't leather helmets, obviously. They were regular helmets, but they were painted to look like the old leather helmets. Yeah, those were badass. I'd love to be able to find... In fact, if anybody ever finds a mini helmet of that, buy it. I will pay you for it, and whatever it costs you to ship it to me, plus I'll give you some extra money for your trouble. But if you ever come across an Illinois, you know what I'm talking about, the Illinois alternate helmet they wore this year that was painted up like a leather helmet. If anybody ever finds that in a mini helmet, buy it and send it to me, and I'll make it right with you. Bo Walker for Heisman. Yeah, that's right. Found that out last night. Breaking news. Bo Walker winning the Heisman in 2025. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Coin toss time. Ohio State won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. So Notre Dame will get the ball first. We need an update on Patriot News. There's an update on Patriot News right on the screen there. That's the latest update I have from Patriot News. That's from yesterday. Thank you, Banjo, for the super chat. Thank you, DK. Thank you, Anthony Swift. Anthony says, pulling for Notre Dame tonight only because my high school alma mater's fight song was the Notre Dame fight song. Also, are we exercising tonight? Yes, but I was... telling y'all earlier, I had to go to a birthday dinner tonight at 5:30 at the Japanese restaurant. I literally just got back in time to do my thing for Bleacher Report at 7 o'clock. Literally walked in the door at like 6:40. Had to come in here, turn the computer on, do my live thing for Bleacher Report at 7, and then start this at 7. Anyway, point is I'm full. So the exercising is going to be probably the second half, maybe the second quarter, but like right now, there's just no way I can do jumping jacks or anything. I'm so full from that jet. You know, they load you up at that Japanese place. So I'm just I can't do it right now because I literally just ate. But I am going to do it. We'll probably start that in the second half. But thank you for keeping me on track, Anthony, because that's what I'm looking for. That's why I do it on live stream, so you guys can help keep me on track with the exercising. So I am going to do it. You have my word. Lou, do you think Notre Dame Nick makes his appearance tonight? Oh, Notre Dame Nick. What do we? I know we got. What is it? Buckeye Bobby, There's 3 or 4 of them, right? Buckeye Bobby. I can't remember the other ones. But yeah, maybe we do get a Notre Dame Nick or something like that tonight, yeah. It's got to be the same person making all those accounts. Buckeye Bobby. All right, here comes the kickoff. And we are underway in Atlanta. This kick's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 25. We're underway in the national championship game. What's up, Martin? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, I heard Ohio State's biggest donor was part of Epstein's inner circle, and I thought Jeffrey Dahmer was the worst thing associated with Ohio State. You know what's bad? I don't know if what you're saying is true or if you're trolling, but the fact that it even might be true or could be true is alarming for Ohio State. Thank you, Martin. All right, here we go. First play of the game. Shotgun for Riley Leonard. He's going to hand it off to Jeremiah Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be dropped for a loss of 2 yards on the play. Tried right tackle. Nothing was there. Tried to break left. Ohio State linebacker was waiting on him, wrapped him up and threw him down. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Irish now. Yeah, 2 really good defenses in this game here. Both teams, really good defenses. 4 wide for the Irish. Motion. Snap. Riley Leonard. Quarterback draw. Picks up about 8 or 9 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. That's Notre Dame's best play, honestly. It's got to be frustrating as a defense because he's not super fast. He's not super strong. He's not the biggest guy or whatever. But every fucking time they run that play, it seems like it's 5, 6, 7 yards. It's over and over and over and over and over. I know he did it to Georgia. Saw him do it to Penn State, too. 3rd and 3. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing. And it is. Same thing. And he picks up 4 yards. I'm telling you, it's fucking clockwork. 3rd and 3. He picks up 4 yards. He'll do that 10 times. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable to watch him do that over and over and over and over and over. 1st and 10 now. They're on their 36. Back to throw this time. Gets rid of it. Incomplete on a crossing route. Thank you. Lady brings me a coffee. You see how she treats me?
Good morning.
And she even tells you good morning there. Thank you. They can't do that all night. Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. What do you mean they can't do it all night? They've been doing it all season. Have you watched any Notre Dame games? Second and 10 now. Riley Leonard changing something around. Snap, back to throw again. Gets rid of it. Caught. Going to be about a yard short of the first down on a slant. 3rd and 1. Guess what's coming now? Guess what's coming now? It's 3rd and 1. Oh, I wonder what Notre Dame's going to do. Might be Jeremiah Love this time. Sometimes they switch it up and let the running back run it. Might be Jeremiah Love this time. Let's see. Snap. Oh, a pass on 3rd and 1. Oh, never mind. They gave him the first down on that last play. Wow. That slant, he was a yard short of that first down. Anyway, they gave it to him. So that wasn't 3rd and 1. That was 1st and 10. I'm sorry. So if you're not watching at home, I didn't mean to confuse you. I thought they were a yard short on that slant, but they gave them the first down, so that wasn't 3rd and 1. That was 1st and 10. Pass to the running back out in the flat. Picks up 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They're on the Ohio State 48. Snap. Quarterback draw. Picks up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Yeah, it really is 3rd and 1 this time. I lost my left arm in a log truck accident. Go Notre Dame. Dang, is that true, Paul? SEC refs, so you know there's going to be a lot of generous spots and wild shit overall, says TK. 3rd and 1. Snap. Jeremiah Love trying to get to the outside. Can't. Stop for no gain. 4th and 1. Now it'll be Riley Leonard time. Be Riley Leonard this time on 4th and 1. Here we go. First big play of the game. 4th and 1. They're on the Ohio State 45, and they're going to go for it. Leonard in a shotgun. 4th and 1. Snap. Needs 1, gains 2. It's like fucking clockwork. It's like clockwork. First down, Notre Dame. It doesn't matter if you know it's coming or not. I don't understand. It's the weirdest thing. You just can't stop it. Notre Dame's been doing this all year long. Yes, sir, I'm in the hospital now. Oh, it just happened? Well, Paul, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I wish there was something I could do, but that's terrible news, man. Buddy I went to high school with lost his arm in a car accident about 5 years ago. Pass complete for Notre Dame for another first down inside the 30, now to the 28. Notre Dame on a roll here. Banjo says, I don't like Notre Dame, but Freeman is impossible to dislike or respect at this point. He elevated Notre Dame, and Kelly is at home drooling Jell-O out of his mouth. LSU catching some strays. LSU catching strays. Back to throw on first down. Leonard. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Florida will be playing in this game a year from now, says the dumbest human being on earth. Oh, no, that says John Willard. My bad. I thought it said dumbest human being on earth. But it says John Willard. It says Florida will be playing in the Natty next year. Of course they will, bud. Of course they will. Second and 10. Handoff. Has room. Inside the 20. Down to the 19. Going to be a yard short. You know what that means? 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 again. Yeah, 3rd and Leonard. Yep, I like that. 3rd and Leonard. Third and Leonard's like, remember 3rd and Grantham? If you're a fan of any team that's ever had Todd Grantham as a defensive coordinator, and it feels like he's been the DC of about 30 different teams at this point. But if Todd Grantham's ever been your defensive coordinator, you know exactly what 3rd and Grantham means, and it's not good. Guess what? On 3rd and 1, Riley Leonard picked up a first down. Is your mind blown yet? First down, Notre Dame inside the 15. First possession of the game, we're already complaining about holding calls. There's holding on every play of football that's ever been ran, buddy. I mean, just get over the missed holding calls. I don't know what else to tell you. Holding happens on every football play that's ever been ran. Complaining about holding is the dumbest thing you can do. They keep it on the ground and get to the 11, gain of about 3. Second down coming up for Notre Dame. That's Ohio State fans for you. They complain when they win. Second and 8 coming up now for Rudy. They're on the Ohio State 12. This is the first possession of the game. They've gone right down the field. Back to throw. Scrambles to the right. Wants to run. pushed out of bounds around the 6 or 7 yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short again coming up for Notre Dame. Riley Leonard draft stock? Riley Leonard's draft stock doesn't exist. Riley Leonard's never going to start a game in the NFL. Third and 3. Here we go. They're on the 7. Leonard in a shotgun. Snap. Leonard's going to run. It's close. They might have got him short that time. They did. 4th and 1. What do you do here if you're Notre Dame? Leonard slipped in the backfield that time. Tried to cut up field and slipped. 4th and 1. What do you think they're going to do? Here we go, 4th and 1. They're going for it. Empty backfield. Don't know what play they're going to run. Oh, yeah. Riley Leonard right up the middle for a first down. All the way down to the 2. Damn. You can't stop it. It doesn't matter. They can tell you they're going to run it. It doesn't matter. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. It happened 2 weeks ago, fell asleep, and then, but you fell asleep driving? Come on, man. Dang. Leonard again. Touchdown. Unreal. Unreal. A 10-minute opening drive, and Notre Dame takes the lead. Oh boy. Yeah, is Ohio State soft? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. Is Ohio State soft? Oh, no. Oh, no. Bird. Notre Dame got the ball first. 75-yard touchdown drive. 10-minute drive, 75 yards. And they even told Ohio State all they were going to do is run this white quarterback up the middle, and Ohio State couldn't stop it. Is that soft? Wow. 10-minute drive. A 10-minute opening drive where it's just Riley Leonard 3 yards at a time up the middle. Georgia didn't give up no 75-yard touchdown drives to Notre Dame. I can tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. The longest touchdown drive Georgia gave up to Notre Dame was 12 yards. Dang. That's a little humiliating. That's a little humiliating for the sucknut, man. Breaking news. Ohio State still soft. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. All right, Gumper. Thank you for the super chat, Denny. Alicia says, Notre Dame is pulling a Michigan. The best way to stop Ohio State's offense is by keeping them off the field. That is true. That is true. Now, we'll see what Ohio State does here. Now, it looks bad now. What if Ohio State comes out and looks like do what they did to Oregon? Like scoring 3 plays. Like, we'll see. Riley Leonard harder than Ohio State's entire alumni, says Rudy wins big bowls. Trucking with Jeter says, they literally just let him walk in. Ohio State fucked us, about to lose it all. Biggs Mike says, pay Mike, pay Lou, OSU soft as fuck, 13-10. Did I miss one? Peyton, thank you for the super chat. He says, despite UJ being a doo-doo can this season, I still love watching college football. I agree with you about watching the college football. I disagree on Georgia being a doo-doo can. I mean, they won the SEC. I think they were pretty good. Not good enough to win a natty, obviously. But I don't think they were a doo-doo can. Doo-doo can more like Florida State, Purdue, Florida, Mississippi State. You know, those are doo-doo cans. You know, those are the doo-doo cans there. That's a good point, Evan. Michigan was a doo-doo can, but still beat Ohio State. That's true. That is true now. That is true. If I go to Twitter right now and do a search for Fire Ryan Day, how long will I be reading tweets? An hour? 2 hours? Florida State, yeah, you're right. Florida State might be the doo-doo in the can. So, like Purdue might be a doo-doo can, Florida State might be the doo-doo inside of the Purdue doo-doo can. Good point. All right, they kicked the ball into the end zone for a touchback. So, first look at the Ohio State offense now. They're down 7-0. If you tuned in late, Riley Leonard got the ball first and ran 75 yards, 3 yards at a time down the field, taking 10 minutes off the clock. A 10-minute drive where Riley Leonard ran the ball 3 yards at a time, 10 times. And Notre Dame's up over the Buckeye, man. 7-0 early in this one. Calling Purdue or FSU a doo-doo can is an insult to doo-doo cans. I'm just here for the Patriot News update. Don't have any Patriot News updates for today. Yesterday, though, we found out Bo Walker will cure cancer and most likely win the Heisman next year, too. Like the mug? My monkey mug there. A monkey mug there. Auburn owns Stegman. You talking about Georgia's basketball arena? Yeah, everybody owns that place. That's not really anything to brag about. Patriot News. Patriot News got his feelings hurt a couple of weeks ago. I doubt he'll be back. Thank you, Peyton. Ohio State is like the college Dallas Cowboys. Rarely win shit, yet they talk the most shit. Does coffee keep you up all night? No, I drink. It doesn't have. No, it doesn't. No. What is it? 8 o'clock? I mean, I could drink a couple of cups of coffee and still go to sleep after this game's over. 11 or 12. It doesn't have that kind of effect on me. Ohio State hates being uncomfortable. Notre Dame's leaning on them, says Ty My 845. Craig Yarbrough, thank you. Very generous super chat from you, sir. He says, hey, Lou, appreciate all you do keeping us college football fans entertained. It's a hard task keeping all the deputy dogs and the rest of us idiots out there in the realm of reality. Hashtag Bo Walker for Heisman. Thank you, Craig. A very generous super chat. I owe y'all a big thank you for hanging out with me every season and watching these games. I have a great time during these game streams with y'all. I know I get worked up sometimes at some of the dumb comments I see or whatever, and I go on these rants and that. And if I ever do that to you, Craig, or anyone else in the comments, I hope you don't take it personal. I do get carried away sometimes I'm just very passionate about college football, and I lose it sometimes. But I have a great time hanging out with y'all watching these games. I really do. And one way to make sure I don't ever go off on you is just don't say anything stupid, you know? Just don't say anything stupid. Travion Henderson on first down picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up now for Ohio State. This is their first possession of the game. Notre Dame up 7-0. 75-yard, 10-minute drive highlighted by 10 3-yard runs by Riley Leonard. And Notre Dame has the early lead 7-0 in the national title game here. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter now. Another handoff. Nowhere to go that time. No gain. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Sucknut man. The announcer said Riley Leonard was vomiting on the sideline. Maybe he should pray about it. Have the good Lord cure him of that nausea. Third and 5 now on their own 30. Boy, bad news if they go 3 and out on the first possession, ain't it? Snap, Will Howard looking, throws. Caught, Jeremiah Smith. First down, needed 5, gained 7. Jeremiah Smith already with more yards receiving than he had in the entire game against Texas. This is already more successful than the Brian Kelly and Manti Te'o team. Well, somebody did make a good point earlier. They made a national title game in 2012, Notre Dame did, with Brian Kelly, and got blown out. But now back then there was only a 2-team playoff, it was just BCS. This year's Notre Dame team has won, multiple big postseason games to get to this game. So there's that in Marcus Freeman's favor. Back to throw now, Will Howard on 1st and 10. Checks it down underneath, breaks a tackle. Shoved out of bounds around the 41, gain of about 5, maybe 6. Second and 6. Pistol formation this time. Snap. Handoff. Travion Henderson gets loose. Across midfield. Out of bounds at the Notre Dame 40. Big gain on the ground for Ohio State that time. An errand business now on Notre Dame's side of the field. Austin Plunkett, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Hey, Lou, Patriot News here. Ryan Day is in fact woolly willy and soft, and Rudy in fact has retard strength. Touchdown Jesus is watching you. Is that true about Rudy having retard strength? It might be. It might be. But he's like Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Is that what you're saying? If Notre Dame wins, fire Brian Kelly again, says Banjo. Thank you, Austin, Banjo, and Ty Mai for those super chats. I really appreciate that. Another big game for Ohio State. They're moving right down the field. Not going to take them 10 minutes to score, I promise you that. Why are we timing people out? Oh, yeah, nobody cares about your political beliefs, bud. So somebody timed you out because they didn't want to hear your political shit, I guess. Uh-oh, thrown down that time. Xavier Watts with a big play for Notre Dame on defense. He might be their best player on defense. He's an NFL player for sure. Direct snap to Jeremiah Smith, but Xavier Watts blew it up in the backfield. Never had a chance. 2nd and long coming up for the Sucknut man. What's up, Seed Vision? 2nd and 15 now. Will Howard back to throw. Complete. Is that Ibuka? Emeka Ibuka. A couple of yards short of a first down on an out route. 3rd and short coming up now for Ohio State. Yeah, Emeka Ibuka. That's you spelled it wrong, but that's his name. Yeah, Emeka Ibuka. Notre Dame's size and speed on defense is legit. Notre Dame's a good team. They're not a fluke. Look, in a 12-team playoff, you're not making it to this game if you're not good. You're just not. I talked about this on Bleacher Report earlier, and I might do a video on it sometime during the offseason, maybe next week or sometime. But the situation where TCU made the national title game a couple of years ago, that's never happening again. So the 12-team playoff might not be perfect, but as far as the national title game goes, you're going to get two legitimately good teams in there. You're not going to have a TCU situation again. That's not going to happen. You take your Indianas, your SMUs, your Boise States, whatever. While I agree they deserved to be in a 12-team playoff, they should have been in. They got their chance. A team like that is never winning 4 games in a row. It's not happening. Yeah, TCU beat a good Michigan team, right? But would they have beat 4 good teams in a row? No. You got to be at this level to beat 4 top 10 teams in a row. So you may end up with some blowouts in the first couple of rounds of this 12-team playoff, so you weed out the TCUs or the whoever's. But once you get here, you're going to have 2 good games. You're going to have 2 good teams. There's not going to be a team that makes the national title game as a fluke. What to do, says Booty Sniper LLC. Well, you could watch the national title game, or you could watch me watch the national title game. Those would be my top 2 suggestions in terms of what to do right now. Michigan beats TCU 9 out of 10 times. Well, it doesn't even matter whether they would or they wouldn't. 10 out of 10 times, TCU team would not have beat 4 top 10 teams in a row. That's the point. You're not going to have another national title game like that with a 12-team playoff. If you beat 4 top 10 teams in a row, you're a really, really good team. You deserve to be in the national title game, period. And that's the case here tonight. Which is softer, pile of shit your dog took or Ohio State? It would depend on the age of your dog and his eating habits. Yeah, it would depend on the age of your dog and his eating habits. I would have no way of knowing it. And you don't have to email me either. I'm not interested in knowing and finding out. But yeah. Can they change the format of 25, or is it set for a few years? The format is set. They could change the way they seed the teams. But in terms of it being a 12-team playoff where 4 teams get a bye, the first round is played at home stadiums, none of that can be changed next year. It is possible they change the way they seed the teams, but not the actual format itself. Not next year. They could in 26. They have a contract with the TV networks for 24 and 25 this year and next year to provide a 12-team playoff with 4 home games, the whole deal that we saw this year. They have a 2-year contract to do that. As far as how they seed the teams, they could change that, which I think is what they need to do. Patriot News is reporting that Uncle Lou is now accepting your poop pics to his email. No, see, Patriot News is fake news. That's the point. Hey, Lou, who is JT Tiamualalau? Linebacker for Ohio State. Right? Do you think we ever see the G5 break off? I hope so. They deserve their own playoff. It's not fair to the 70-something group of 5 teams that they are all playing for one spot in the postseason. It's not fair. They don't belong. They're never going to win it. The point I was making earlier applies to every group of 5 team every single year. Is it possible that Boise State this year, or whoever it is next year or the year after, is it possible that eventually a group of 5 team wins a first-round playoff game or second-round playoff game? Yes. Is it possible that a group of 5 team eventually beats 3 top 10 teams in a row to win a national title? No, it'll never happen. So it's completely unfair to every single player in the group of 5. Now, the group of 5's got nobody to blame but themselves. No one is forcing the group of 5 to participate in the Power 5 playoff. They're choosing to. They should break off and form their own. Uh-oh, easy touchdown, Ohio State. Quinshawn Judkins. No, Jeremiah Smith, I'm sorry. Boy, Ohio State coming up with ways to get Jeremiah Smith the ball this time. I thought that was a running back out in the flat, but it was Jeremiah Smith. I'll have to watch this play again to see where he came from. Was he in motion, or what did he do? What does he do here? Oh, yeah, look at this trick play. It's like a fake reverse to a swing pass on the other side. That's interesting looking play there, but it worked. Here's the extra point, and it's good. We're all tied up at 7. All tied up at 7. 14 minutes to go in the second quarter. I gotta go pee. Virgo! All right, just in time. Guess what we just found out? The ladies got that damn COVID. The ladies got the damn COVID. She went to Vegas last week and came back with the damn COVID. And I leave for Vegas in 4 days. I can't get COVID before I go to Vegas. Burgle, this is bullshit. This is a fucked up situation. The thing is, I love Vegas, but I'm not gonna lie, it's crawling with Chinese. I got COVID last January when I went to Vegas. I came home, I was sick as a fucking dog. I thought it was just lack of sleep, because you know, Lou, I partied 24 hours a day. Day out there. And so I thought it was just lack of sleep when I came back. I slept for about 2 days straight. Finally, they made me take a COVID test and it was positive. So I got COVID. But yeah, Vegas is crawling with Chinese, especially Caesar's Palace. And the thing about Caesar's Palace, well, Vegas in general is crawling with Chinese. But the thing about Caesar's Palace in particular, it's crawling with like just off the boat Chinese. Like they don't even speak English. And so I got it last year, and now she went to Vegas last week with Pigskin Pete's wife. I wonder if have you checked on that other lady? Because Pigskin Pete's wife was with her. So I don't know, but I can't get COVID, and then I got to go to Vegas on Saturday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I reckon I'm gonna sleep on the couch. For the next couple of nights. I can't be in there curled up with COVID. You know what I mean? I can't do that. Pete made a big list about his house has the flu. Hell, you want me to call him? I should call him right now. Let's call him. I'm going to blame his wife for giving the lady COVID. That's what I'll do. Let me I'll hook it up so y'all can hear it. Hold on. What am I doing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Roadcaster Pro. Yes, pair that. Dummy. Pair. Done. Alright, y'all should be able to hear this now. But I'm 100% blaming Pete's wife. Let's see how this works out for me here. Y'all should be able to hear this phone call. Y'all hear that, don't you? This is bullshit.
Either leave me a message or send me a text message.
Hey, come on, man. You're not answering the phone for Uncle Lou. See how you do me, Pete. I would want. Isn't he streaming the game? Isn't he streaming the game? All right, 1st and 10 for Notre Dame, all tied up at 7. They're on their own 25 after that Ohio State touchdown. Incomplete pass from Riley Leonard. 2nd and 10 now for Notre Dame. Over under 10 million viewers ratings. What, this game? Over. Way over. Way over. Hard to find a better TV matchup than Notre Dame, Ohio State. Pete's not streaming the game? Oh, he's sick with the flu. He ain't got the flu. He's got fucking COVID. Because the ladies brought it back from Vegas. That's what I'm saying. And now he won't want to answer the phone. I'm trying to warn him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to warn him. What is he doing? You see, we let these women run off to Vegas, left us at home to fend for ourselves so that they can run off and gallivant in Vegas. And then they bring home the damn COVID. Right before we're supposed to go. This is bullshit. When you get to Vegas, say hello, says John Jr. You live out there? I'll be there Saturday for a week. I'm going Saturday to Saturday. I leave Saturday, the 25th, come back February 1st. It's bullshit. Pete's wife gave the lady COVID. And now the lady has come home and tried to give it to me. I think they planned this shit. I think they planned this shit so that we would be sick when we go to Vegas and can't have a good time and can't do nothing. This is the type of shit a woman would do. Third and oblivion now for Notre Dame. 3rd and 23. You can forget about them converting on this. Riley Leonard's a garbage can quarterback when it comes to passing the ball. So Notre Dame will be punting here in just a second. Yep, 4th and a million. Notre Dame be punting it away. The Mexican word of the night is hide. Well, I'm hide my ass on the couch. That's where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm not trying to get the fucking COVID before I gotta go. I can't do that. First of all, I don't get sick. That's just rule number one. I just have a rule against it. I don't get sick. It's just a rule that I have. Lou, will you stream from the hospital? I'm not going to the fucking hospital, man. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, there is, but nothing that the hospital can cure. I mean, I'm all fucked up in the head and shit. I got mental problems, but nothing that... I mean, maybe the nervous hospital would be a good place for me to go. But as far as like the regular hospital, there's nothing they can do for me there. Flag down on this Notre Dame punt. No, I don't have it either, so forget that. And if I do get it, what's today? Monday? I don't leave till Saturday. So here, you know what I'll do? Starting tomorrow, just in case I do have it, which I don't, but just in case I do. Starting tomorrow, I'm not going to do anything but eat tomato soup, drink Gatorade, and take Dimetapp. Those 3 things combined will cure whatever it is that's not wrong with you. Oh, R.I.P. Lou. No, R.I.P. this, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. I don't even have COVID. I don't fucking have COVID. Pete's wife gave my lady COVID, and I'm fit to be tied. I'm big mad about it. And I'm blaming Mrs. Pigskin Pete in that. So that's just what it is there. Berg, well, you sleeping on the couch with me, Berg, because we don't need you coming down with the fucking corona either. This is bullshit. This is fucked up. This is a fucked up situation here. Shut up, man. You're not getting rid of me that easy. COVID ain't gonna kill me. I've had COVID before. I whipped COVID's ass, period. COVID had me down for about a day and a half. That was it. I didn't even miss a live show. Check the records. Check the records. I didn't even miss a live show. Fuck COVID. Can you have my channel? Fuck no. You have any idea what this channel's worth? Lou looking a little pale. Now that's probably true, but I'm just fucking pale, my guy. I'm part Irish. I'm just fucking pale. So that's not so you are right that I'm looking a little pale, but is this your first time watching? I always look this fucked up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is this a COVID hat? A COVID hat? Yeah, COVID better take a Lou vaccine. That's what that's what better fucking happen. If COVID's got any sense at all, COVID will take a Lou vaccine, because I'll fuck COVID up. Am I the only one excited that the shelves are coming back? Yeah, probably the shelves. I'm definitely redoing the wall, and I'm probably going to go back to the shelves. I haven't decided 100% on going back to the shelves, but this setup is getting gone. Probably in February. Probably in February. If Ohio State loses, they'll blame the heat in the building being too high. They did that 2 years ago when Georgia beat them in the semifinals. They blamed the game being played indoors. John Jr., are you still in here? Did you ever say do you live out in Vegas? Because you said when you get to Vegas, say hello. Any of y'all live out that way? Come hang out with us next week. There'll be a bunch of us out there. Me, Pigskin Pete, Hufferbilly Paul, he's a Clemson fan, Sir UGA, DJ David, who's an Oregon fan, Albert Tucci. I'm probably leaving some people off, but there's a bunch of us going to be out there. If anybody lives out that way, come hang out with us in Vegas next week. Yes, send location. Hey, email me, John. We're staying on the Strip. Email me, and I'll tell you where we'll be and all that if you want to come hang out with us. We'll be there for a week, so surely, if you live there, then surely over the course of a week, you can come hang out with us for a little while at some point. Ohio State with a big play downfield to Carnell Tate, I believe, up near the 45. You're in Phoenix? Well, shit, that's a day trip, my guy. Drive up to Vegas, man. Come on, man. Go to a brothel? Ain't no brothels in Vegas. No brothels in Vegas. All right, Ohio State now just across midfield, 1st and 10 on the Notre Dame 48. Handoff this time. Travion Henderson makes a couple of guys miss in the backfield and ends up picking up 3 yards. So only a 3-yard gain, but could have been a 3-yard loss. Yeah, John, my email's in the description of the video. Send me an email, and I'll let you know where we'll be and all that. I mean, we're staying at the Flamingo for the first 5 nights, I think, and then MGM Grand the second 3 nights. But we'll be up and down the Strip, you know. I think there's like one night we're going to Fremont Street. But anyway, just email me, get in touch with me, and we'll figure out a way to make it happen. That goes for anybody in and around Vegas. If you want to come hang out next week, get in touch with me. Email is the best way. Exercise? Yeah, I'm not doing that until the second half. I ate Japanese. I had to go to a birthday dinner tonight at 5:30 at the Japanese restaurant. So I'm not doing the exercise today until the second half. But I am exercising. Starting in the second half. Uncle Lou loaded. No, I'm not loaded. I'm not loaded. I mean, I make good money 5-6 months out of the year. The other half of the year, I don't make shit. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm comfortable. I'm not a charity case, but I'm not loaded. First of all, I've got 2 teenage kids, so it would be impossible for me to be loaded, no matter how much money I made. Tax money? No, I don't get it. I have to pay taxes every year. I don't get a refund. I pay every year. A lot. Lou, I just sent you my contact info via email. Be careful with the Flamingo. Hilton, sketchy. No, the Flamingo's fine. I've stayed there a bunch of times. Flamingo's fine. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you. I'll be in Vegas on the 1st through 5th of November. I make about 2 trips a year, says Finn Dog. Thank you, Finn. Very generous super chat. Yeah, I'd love to go to Vegas during football season and like hang out in a sports book all weekend, but I can't afford to take time off during the football season because every weekend that I take off during the football season is bad for me. That hurricane that came through here this year cost me about $15,000. Between not being able to work for about 10 days and the money I had to spend on hotels and food and everything while we were displaced. South Georgia, what's up, Bassin for Tay? Do shows from the hotel. Yeah, the problem with that is you never know what's going to be going on with the Wi-Fi, and it's just I don't want to get in the habit of taking vacations or going out of town during football season. I have to really set a firm schedule for myself from like the middle of August till now, where I literally don't do anything I don't have to do, just to work as much as I can that time of year. My cousin had to spend around $20K from that hurricane. Well, I didn't have to spend that much. I might have spent $5,000, but then I lost a ton of money from not like the your season is over video. Okay, so Georgia loses to Alabama, and I couldn't do the your season is over video the next day. Now people troll me. Oh, he's hiding, whatever, blah blah blah. They're retarded. Not doing that your season is over video, just that cost me about $5,000. So trust me, I wasn't hiding. It's not that I didn't want to do it. Nothing would have made me happier than to get up that Sunday morning after Georgia lost to Alabama, come in this room and do a your season is over video. But I wasn't here. There was no power. There was no water. There was no internet. There was nothing here. I mean, I could not stay here. I had to leave. Lou, your beard is Mac Daddy, and I'm not even gay, says Slaw. Okay. Thank you, I guess. This game looks like it's going to be a George Floyd game, knee on the neck and a slow death, says Effective Diesel. Maybe. The thing about Ohio State is, and I think I've mentioned this on a couple of videos where I talked about this game, Ohio State has the potential. I don't care who they're playing. I don't care how good of a team they're playing. Ohio State has the potential to end a game in an 8 or a 9 minute period. And I don't think there's any other team in the country this year that has the ability to do that. And what I mean is, like, it happened in the Indiana game, I think it was. It happened in the Tennessee game. It happened in the Oregon game. There's like an 8 or 9, 10 minute period of game time where Ohio State just completely overwhelms people. Like a tidal wave. And the game's literally over in an 8 or 9 minute period. Against Oregon, it was in the first quarter. Against Indiana, I think it was in the second or third quarter. I don't remember. Against Tennessee, it was early. It's just wave after wave after wave, and you're just nothing you can do. And they've got the ability to do that. Now, Notre Dame's got a really good defense, but so does Tennessee. So does Oregon. Now, so far, Ohio State hadn't done that. Notre Dame's making them kind of earn their yards. Texas is another one. Texas prevented that tidal wave from coming. So they were able to keep themselves in the game. But Notre Dame can win this game. Notre Dame doesn't have the ability to end this game in an 8 or 9 minute period the way Ohio State does. Nobody else in the country, I don't think, has that ability. But if things start clicking for Ohio State, they're unstoppable. They're completely unstoppable. And we've seen it multiple times this year. It didn't happen against Texas. So far, it hasn't happened here. So it might be the kind of slow death scenario you're talking about, which is kind of what happened against Texas. But I mean, for all I know, Ohio State could come out in the third quarter and score 3 touchdowns, and the game could be over with 2 minutes to go in the third. I mean, we just don't know. You know, we just don't know. For Billy Pa says, thumbs up for the beard. Thank you, Slaw. What is wrong with you, Slaw? Will Howard doing his best Riley Leonard impersonation there, picks up a first down with his legs on 3rd and 2. Now 1st and goal for Ohio State. Lou, are you hearing all these Bobo rumors? No. I heard the one rumor from last week that he's quitting this week for health reasons. But then I heard other people say that that's not true, so I don't know. I don't believe rumors in general. So if it happens, it happens. Now, I'll tell you this. If he does step down for health reasons, then, of course, I don't believe that for a second. You know. Ohio State touchdown. Is that Quinshon Judkins? Yeah, Quinshon Judkins that time. 9-yard touchdown run. Ohio State takes their first lead of the game. 13-7. The extra point will make it 14. But, yeah, I don't ever believe that kind of shit, you know. Stepping down for health reasons. I don't believe that. If he steps down, it's going to be because Kirby told him to step down. I mean, people act like Mike Bobo's 80 years old. He's the same age as Kirby Smart. Maybe a year or two older? But that's it. He looks a lot older. But they were roommates at UGA. So they're not that big of a difference in age, and Kirby's fucking my age. Yeah, Bobo does look old, but you got to remember, him and Kirby were roommates at UGA, so there ain't that much of an age difference there. Extra point good. Ohio State up 14-7. Now, if that happens, I can only assume that Kirby is getting another NFL guy to run the offense, because why else would you be waiting this long to do something at the offensive coordinator position? You know what I'm saying? If Kirby had made up his mind that he was going to go a different direction with the OC, it feels like that decision would have been made 3 weeks ago. You know? So if he's waiting till now to do it, it makes me think that he's going after an NFL guy. Because he got Monken from the NFL, you know? Monken was with who was Monken with when Kirby got in? The Bucks, or what team was Todd Monken with when Kirby hired him away? Was it the Bucks? Anyway, I don't remember. So maybe he's going the Browns. Okay, well, it's probably easy to hire people away from the Browns. People are probably looking for a reason to get out of Cleveland. Fuck. God damn. Cleveland, Ohio is so bad it makes Columbus seem livable. You didn't breathe in my coffee earlier, did you? When you brought me that coffee, you didn't breathe in it, I hope. Trying to set me up. I'm not falling for that shit. 14-7, Ohio State with the lead, their first lead of the game. We'll see if Notre Dame can respond here. Mississippi and Oklahoma have to be the worst two states to live in. I've never been to Oklahoma. I've driven through Mississippi. It's an absolute shithole. I've been to Columbus, Ohio. It looks like an industrial complex on the south side of whatever town you grew up in. You know how every town has that one part of town? It's all the way out on the outskirts of town. Like maybe there's an old airport out there, a couple of old factories, the sewage plant, like shit like that. And it's way out on the outskirts of town. All of Columbus is like that. All of Columbus is that way. It looks like Chernobyl. Like for no reason, there's literally a power plant, like right on campus, with this giant fucking smokestack. It's an industrial wasteland. Columbus, Ohio is. I've never been to Oklahoma, so I can't speak on that. Of course, it is owned by Indians. Oklahoma is, so. Chat bet looking good. No, they had over 22.5. So we would need another score. They had over 22.5. Wasn't it 22.5? Let's see. Yeah, over 22.5. So we need another score. 3rd and 5 for Rudy. They're on their own 30. I went out there to refill my water and forgot to pee. Fumble. Rudy fumbles. Picked up by the tight end, but it's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Riley Leonard fumbled the snap that time. I don't know if he took his eye off the ball or was it a bad snap. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they had a guy running in motion, and either the center snapped it too soon or the man in motion didn't get the fuck out of the way. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. 4th down and 9, though, and Rudy's going to have to punt it away. Please, just anyone but Coley. Yeah, well, that's the problem. All y'all crying about Mike Bobo. It's not like Kirby Smart has some kind of amazing track record when it comes to hiring offensive coordinators. The majority of his offensive coordinators have been absolute fucking garbage. So be careful what you wish for to those of you that want Mike Bobo taken out to the trash. No, I've never been to Kentucky, no. Never been to Kentucky. .453 to go. Ohio State's going to get the ball back here. 1st and 10 on their own 20. They're up 14-7. 4 wide here. Will Howard in a shotgun. Motion. Snap. Back to throw. Screen pass to Jeremiah Smith. Notre Dame was ready for that. Only gains about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now. Kentucky is beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on Kentucky one way or the other. Second and 8. Shotgun for Will Howard. 3 wide this time. Travion Henderson, the running back. Snap. Option. Pitches it to Travion. Not much. Maybe a yard. 3rd and about 7 coming up now for Ohio State. Any rumor about Mike Bobo is just a rumor until Patriot News reports it. Good point, Corey. Good point. Until I hear it from Patriot News, I don't give it any credence at all. Great point there. Great point. Hell, Patriot News might have been the one that started that rumor. Not sure on that. Not sure on that and that. Four wide now, 3 to the top. 3rd and 7. Will Howard looking. Throws off his back foot. Caught. What is that? Some wide receiver named Ennis? Now Ohio State's got 4 wide receivers better than anybody else has. Who in the fuck is Ennis? It's bad enough you got to worry about Jeremiah Smith, Emeka Ibuka, and Carnell Tate. Now they got this Ennis motherfucker out here catching 15-yard passes. Ohio State has NFL wide receivers on the bench. First and 10, Ohio State. They're on their own 42. 2:50 to go until halftime. Play action. Howard's going to try to run. Nowhere to go. Sacked for a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11 now for the Sucknut man. Bird. What's your total on prize picks and what is your picks for tonight? My picks for tonight were combined with yesterday's NFL playoff games, and I missed already, so it doesn't even matter what happens in this game for me, because I had some plays on this game combined with some plays from the playoff games yesterday, and I missed on I think it was something with Lamar Jackson. I missed on, and so I just quit paying attention after that. Just quit paying attention after that. But speaking of the NFL playoffs, though, I won't be able to stream the conference championship games next weekend because I'll be out of town. I'll leave for Vegas on Saturday. So I'll be out of town on Sunday, which is the conference championships. But I'll be back in town before the Super Bowl. So I am going to stream the Super Bowl. Probably be on Patreon, though, because most people in here just seem not to care about the NFL. They kind of college football fans only, and that's fine. So I'll probably end up doing that. Probably end up doing the Super Bowl over on the Patreon page, which I found out is half off through the end of the year. Remember I kept asking y'all to check to tell me if it was still half off? I figured it out. So it's half off through the end of the year. If you're not on the Patreon page and you want to check it out, it's a stream like this, but we do it on Patreon. And in the off season, I do one stream every weekend on Patreon. Different sporting events depending on what's going on. NFL playoffs, college basketball, NBA, baseball game, whatever it is that's going on. So if you've ever thought about the Patreon page, now would be a good time. It's half off if you sign up now through the end of the year. Hey Lou, did you do shirts or hats this year yet? No, it's always after the season ends, so that'll probably be in February too. You can't bet the Kansas City refs. World Cup, Lou. Yeah, World Cup coming up is it next year, 2026? It's in Atlanta. When's it in Atlanta? 2020. Is it 2026 it's in Atlanta? I think it's 2026 it comes to Atlanta, right? The World Cup. Will you and Burgle stream from isolation? We're streaming from isolation right now. We're isolated in here. The lady's in there with the damn COVID. I swear. Yeah, me and my son are going to the World Cup in Atlanta in 2026. World Cup is actually in Cleveland. Well, it's in a lot of places in the U.S., including Atlanta. Notre Dame's a second half team, says Rudy wins big bowls. Two minutes to go until halftime. Ohio State up 14-7, and they have the ball. Do you think the U.S. will qualify? They automatically qualify. The host country automatically qualifies. So the U.S. will be in the World Cup no matter what. Who did I take in this game? I had a futures bet on Ohio State to win the Natty, so I didn't have to bet this game. I've got Ohio State at plus money, and they only need to win by 1, so it wouldn't have made any sense for me to bet them at -8 or 9. The chat took over 22.5 in the first half. We did a poll. So I put a bet in over 22.5, but I didn't like it. I wanted the under, but the chat bet the over. And if Ohio State scores here, it's going to go over. Club World Cup comes to Atlanta in 2025. 2 clubs like Chelsea and FC Porto are coming this June. Lou, I told you about Brandon Ennis the other night on the call-in show. Howard is 15 of 15 on passing. I got Notre Dame money line. 1st and 10, Ohio State. They are on the Notre Dame 35, just outside of field goal range. Snap, back to throw. Howard looking. Slides left, caught from behind and sacked for a loss of 3. And I got to pee. Burgle, get your ass back in here. Come on, Burgle. It's not halftime yet. Come on. Get up on your blankie. Get up on your blankie. It's amazing what a team can do with receivers that catch. It is amazing, isn't it, Chris? Now, as a Georgia fan, I wouldn't know anything about that. But yeah, 2nd and 13 for Ohio State. Will Howard back to throw. Blitz from Notre Dame. They pick it up and pass complete. Jeremiah Smith, 1st down, gain of 15. Inside the 25, out of bounds around the 23. 1st and 10, Ohio State with 1:19 to go. Uncle Lou needs a prostate exam. When do you usually start getting those? At the age of 50? I don't know. I'm probably a couple of years away from having to do that. Frequent urination is a sign of COVID. No, it's a sign of drinking coffee and water all day long. Will Suck Nut Man call for Ryan Day's head if they lose to Rudy? Of course they will. But it doesn't appear like that's going to happen. Back to throw on 1st down. Is that intercepted? Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete. Intended for Travion Henderson out of the backfield. Nearly intercepted. I dislike both of these teams. Can they both lose? Unfortunately, no. They did away with ties in college football some years ago. So somebody has to actually win. Yeah, somebody has to actually win here. What are my thoughts on instant coffee? I don't drink instant coffee. The only time I've ever drank instant coffee is when I was in jail, and I didn't like it. So. Type. Look at Will Howard. 1st down, gain of 12. Who would they play? Woo? Travion Henderson inside the 10, down to the 5. 2nd down and 3 from the 5. I heard Bet going to Ohio State now. Have you been to the ear doctor lately? You might need to get your ears checked out. Probably would be a thing you need to consider doing. Will we hear from Slimy Hot Boy now? If he calls in, I'll hang up on him. If you don't call in all season long, you're not allowed to call in after your team wins the Natty. So I would just hang up on him if he called in. Since Lou is dying, we should all go hang out with him in Vegas. I'm going to miss him. Hashtag this one's for you. Thank you, Banjo. Yeah, I guess this is my farewell stream since the lady has COVID. Boy, y'all are sick. 30 seconds to go until halftime now. Still 14-7. Ohio State's down to just 1 timeout. Notre Dame's got 2. Ohio State's going to at least get a field goal attempt out of this possession here, barring a turnover. So the chat is going to hit on their bet, most likely. If Ohio State can either convert a field goal or score a touchdown here, and they're down in the red zone. Yeah, thanks, Ninja. I appreciate the kind words. Lou, you are a legend. I'm a legend in my own mind. I'm a legend in my own mind. Yeah. You know what? I should write my own obituary since we all know I'm dying soon because the lady has COVID. I should go ahead and just write my own obituary. I feel like nobody else would hype me up nearly as much as myself when it comes to my obituary, so I might just write it myself. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Will Harry won't give up, Willie. Am I going to bet the second half? I'm going to let the comment section pick the bet for the second half. Yep. Well, I'm going to do a poll at halftime and let the comment section bet the second half. Will Howard back to throw into the end zone, wide open. Quinshon Judkins, touchdown, suck nut, man. Shout out comment section. Y'all hit your bet. Shout out to the comment section. Y'all hit your bet. There you go. Y'all had the over and the over hits. Shout out to the comment section. Over under for Lou getting in shape. Oh, Lou's definitely getting in shape. I've only missed 2 days of exercise since I started like 3 weeks ago. So I'm definitely getting in shape. 100% for sure. We've already addressed the exercise issue on this chat here. I didn't do exercises in the first half because I had a birthday dinner I had to go to at 5:30 today at the Japanese restaurant. And you know how much food they give you there? It's ridiculous. So there's no way I could come straight home, start this stream, and go right to the exercising. So the exercising today is going to happen in the second half. Super Denny Gumper, thank you for the super chat. He says, yeah, this game is over. Piss poor defensive performance by Rudy. Damn, is that true? Put this on Black 19. Happy MLK, and that says Bryce. Black 19. I do like roulette. I don't usually play 19, but I'll play 19 for you. Rudy says, one of y'all's teams playing. Who have we played? Yeah, don't let nobody talk no shit to you, Rudy, unless it's an Ohio State fan. Or me tomorrow on the Your Season Is Over video. Nobody else really can talk no shit, can they? Here's Uncle Lou Lade. Dying words. Who had they played? Y'all are sick. Austin, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, Notre Dame never fails to disappoint. When will they get a permanent playoff ban? Suck nuts are going to be all over the internet now. Yep. No one's going to that website to watch the game, dumbass. Lou, I think this game might be over, says Caroline. Might be. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to watch the second half anyway and get my exercises in. Y'all can laugh at me doing my exercises and shit, even if the game's boring. Notre Dame across the 30 to the 32. Only 20 seconds to go, though, and they're not even calling a timeout. So looks like they're just going to take it to the locker room here, down 21-7 and that and this and that and the other and this. Who had COVID played, Lou? Well, right now, COVID's playing the lady. And I'm going to be honest. It's not clear to me yet who's winning. Now, she is sick, like a cold, but she doesn't seem like down that bad. So I like the lady's chances right now against COVID. By Insanity says, let's go Buckeyes, hit a like and a sub to Uncle Lou. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're, for some reason you're not. But believe it or not, and you probably don't, I do these pointless, barely watchable game streams year round. Even when college football ends, we do NFL playoffs or basketball or March Madness, whatever it is that's on. And in addition to these totally pointless live streams like I'm doing now, I also upload barely watchable videos almost every single day of the year talking about college football. So it's a pretty good idea to be subscribed. That way you don't miss any dumb shit that I do. Speaking of dumb shit. Now don't tell anybody, because I'm making a video where I'm gonna do something with this. So if I show y'all this is just between me and you. Now I need agreement on that, or I'm just not gonna show you. So if you want to see what I have here, type a 1 in the chat. If you want to see it and you're willing to keep it a secret. If you don't want to see it, or you want to see it but you're not going to keep it a secret, type a 2. But this has to be a secret now until I reveal this on video. All right, I see a lot of 1s. That's good. A lot of 1s. All right, I'm going to show y'all, but I'm serious now. This stays between us. There's 800 of y'all in here. This stays between me and the 800 of y'all that are hanging out and watching, okay? Because I have a plan for this, to unveil this during a video. All right. Now, what's one of my most famous videos of all time? Who can tell me? What am I most known for? This right here. Now, this is alarming. I know. This is alarming. Boy, these commercials. Even on YouTube. Another YouTube commercial. I'm unsubscribing from YouTube. It's too many commercials.
Play at a time, and that's what happens. Now that you're a national champion as a true freshman, I mean, who would have ever thought I would have been here, right now, under this moment? So, I thank God for that, and I just like to thank my teammates at Coach City for giving me the opportunity.
And describe what you saw on that final game-winning play.
They had split.
I thought I could get a new Coke bottle this year instead of this old one from 1980.
He tried to disguise his coverage. I tried to look him off. He stayed in the middle. Then I went back outside. It was cover 2 on their side, but he stayed inside. So I took a shot downfield and he caught it.
Congratulations. Thank you. Tom.
And this thing is welded on.
Jalen hurts. Jalen, you've just been shaking your head. You've had that smile on your face. Your reaction when you found out Tua was going to start the second half, honestly.
He was going to step in and do his thing. We have a lot of guys in the QB room that play really well. And he stepped in and did his thing. Did his thing for the team.
In every offensive huddle, you were right there next to him throughout the second half.
At least it's cold. It's been 20 degrees here for a week.
Ball. Play your game.
Hashtag
Stuff like this.
pray for Luke.
Stuff like this. He has the it factor, and I'm so happy for him, happy for this team.
What does it mean to you to be a national champion?
It's unbelievable. I dreamed about this.
Congratulations, Jalen. Hey, Chris.
Shows a lot of class because as a competitor, you gotta be bittersweet feelings. Meanwhile, Tagovailoa had to shake off a 16-yard loss in the happiest play. That's like they're back in the red line, not in field goal range. Right.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Guess what I found? Guess what I found? Da 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 da. I'm loving it. $19.98, dummies. 1998. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. Oh shit. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Oh, I see one mad person. I see one mad person in the comments. Is that it? Just one of you mad? All right. That's not too bad. Show me your, you want to see my belly? The fuck is wrong with you? Like that? What were you expecting to see? What were you expecting to see? God dang, you're fucking weird. Are you a Texas A&M fan? You must be a Texas A&M fan to be that damn weird. That's Texas A&M level weird. Hey Lou, let me see your belly. Next thing you know, you'll be wanting to see my feet. I'm not showing you my feet here. You got to go to my feet finder page. I already told y'all that. I'm not showing you my feet for free. You're going to have to go to my feet finder page, bud. Hey Lou, if Tennessee ever make the national championship game, I'll remake One Man, One Jar with that bottle 1998. I don't think I know what One Man, One Jar is, and I don't think I want to know. How's the weather up here? Cold. And I guess they're saying it might snow some tomorrow afternoon. So I don't know. We'll see. It snowed here last week, and usually it only snows here like once every few years. So it would be unusual if it snowed twice in a 2 or 3 week period. But we'll see. But it's like in the 20s here. Buckeye Man says, Lou, I want to be happy and celebrate, but I'm a little nervous. Not sure Notre Dame could score 2 more touchdowns, though. I would feel pretty comfortable if I was an Ohio State fan, to be honest with you. Notre Dame doesn't have an offense to come from behind. Really, they don't. I don't think. Notre Dame needs the Industrial Revolution to come back in the second half. Shout out to the Industrial Revolution. Here's a ladder of altars. Climb out of your feelings. 1998 forever. Cry. Is the guy that wanted to see my belly a Tennessee fan? Why do people say Texas A&M is a cult? Because they are. Yeah, because they are. -3. Where the fuck are you at? The dark side of the moon? Notre Dame needs divine intervention. Well, if that's true, then they're screwed. If that's true, then there's no hope for them at all. Touchdown Jesus converting to Buddhism. How's the lady doing? She's down bad. She's laid up with the COVID. Yeah, tried to get me sick before I go to Vegas this weekend. I told her, not doing it. Not doing it. Lou, is this game over? No, it's halftime, bud. Halftime, bud. Notre Dame wishes they played another service academy. Yeah, if there's any way Notre Dame could schedule a service academy in the Natty game, they could probably win it. Need a gambling stream? What kind of gambling do you want me to stream? You talking about when I'm in Vegas? Most places don't let you do that. And if they do, you got to get permission ahead of time and sign all this paperwork and all that. So I doubt I'm going to go through the hassle of doing all that. I'll probably do some live streams while I'm in Vegas, but they won't be gambling streams. Rate Lou, I give him a 2.5. Yeah, out of what though? Because if it's like 2.5 out of 5, I'll take that. If it's 2.5 out of 10, I think that's a little low. Lou, you're a nut for flagging Johnny Olden's channel? I don't even know who Johnny Olden is. Which makes it extremely unlikely that I flagged his channel. Who has the most retarded fan base in your opinion and why? Well, right now it's Florida State fans, for sure. It's not even close. They're still on Twitter today crying about the playoff committee from 2 years ago. I mean, they literally every day. That shit was 2 seasons ago now. Yeah, I'm good, Austin. How are you, buddy? Oh, that's right. We got to do a bet for the second half. Shoot, why didn't y'all remind me? We're running out of time, too. All right. What am I looking for? Football, second half. All right. Total points in the second half. Over, under, 21.5. Let me make a poll. This is going to have to be quick. So once this poll goes up, vote quick. Total points, second half. I know I spelled it wrong, but I don't have time to fix it. Because I got to get the bet in before the second half starts. All right, I'm going to fix it or else the trolls will troll me. All right, I fixed it. Total points, second half, start poll. All right, you got like 1 minute to vote. That's it. Y'all got the first half right. Salute. Y'all got the first half right. Y'all said to bet over 22.5. It went over with that. It went over at the end with that Ohio State touchdown. The total points for the second half, the number is 21.5. Is it going to go over or is it going to go under? Patriot News is reporting Lou has COVID. Notre Dame won't score again, and OSU going to take their foot off the gas. So you like the under then? Uncle Lou is not fat. No, I'm not fat. I'm 5'11", 173. I weighed myself today. I'm not fat. Feels like Ohio State about to break the game open. Who's more soft, Ryan Day or Marcus Freeman? Well, it's had to be Ryan Day, don't it? Uncle Lou, do you still believe over 10 million viewers? Yes, I do. Well over. What's the heaviest I've ever been? 190 something. Maybe 192, 193, 195. And that would have been 2.5, 3 years ago. I had a great day, Shay. How about you, bud? All right, closing the poll. I can't believe y'all are taking the over again. Y'all are going to take the money we just won and give it right back to the bookie. I don't like that bet at all, but I'm a man of my word. Y'all like the over. So there we go. There we go. All right, I put the bet in. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I forgot what the fuck I was going to do. Oh, I was going to check on the lady at halftime. Be right back. All right, Dan. Lady's still alive. I'm happy to report that the lady is still alive. That's great news. Yeah, it looks like reports of the lady's demise were greatly exaggerated. Reports of the lady's demise were greatly Ow! God damn it. Who put that shelf there? God damn. I hit my whole head. What's up, Berg? What's up, Berg? Berg is the word. Berg is the word. Get on, you blankie! Oh, I got you, baby! got your baby. Oh, you gonna get your baby? You better get your baby. Scrapbooking. Scrapbooking lives matter, says Jay Shipes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All lives matter, don't they? All right, it looks like the teams are coming back out onto the field now for the second half, so we should be about to get underway here. 21-7, Ohio State with a 14-point lead. I would bet that Brian Kelly is celebrating right now. He definitely did not want to see Notre Dame win a natty, I don't think. I knew a guy that hit his head on a shelf and 2 weeks later, COVID. Man, come on, man. Don't leave me alone about the COVID. I don't have COVID, nor am I getting COVID, because I got to go out of town this weekend on vacation. Well deserved. I put in a lot of hours from the middle of August to the middle of January so that I can go on this vacation every year at the end of January. The last thing I need is to come down with the COVID. So I'm not getting the COVID. I made up my mind. I already told you that. Not getting it. Notre Dame's only play is Leonard up the middle. Yeah, I mean, that's a fact. Documented, too. That's documented, too. Not COVID, but you have popcorn along. I don't even know what that is. I think you're making that. I think you might be making that up. Blows my mind. Penn State lost to Notre Dame. COVID is a bitch. Yet a lady came down with the COVID. Mr. Runner makes a good point. Type. It's an excellent point, actually. Yet a lady's got the COVID. The origins of COVID came from that old Coke you had in that video. Yeah, everybody thought it was the Chinese or some kind of bat flu or whatever from China. No, COVID originated from that 1980 Coke that I drank in 2016. Yeah. COVID and the Trolls are both undefeated against Lou. No, COVID's winless against me. I had COVID once and I whipped its ass. So COVID has the same record against me that Ohio State does. Winless. Winless all time. Lou, can you drive to Atlanta and slap Marcus Freeman? Uh-oh. What's he doing wrong? What do you want me to tell him? I could do that. Problem is, I'd be getting there right as the game was ending. I don't think you want that. Feelings on people whose arms are longer than their legs? It's irritating as shit. It don't make no sense. You ever seen somebody like that? They can literally scratch their knee without bending any joints at all. It's fucking creepy. It's creepy as shit. People whose arms are overly long, it's real fucking creepy. Ohio State fair catches the kickoff. They'll have the ball first with a 14-point lead to start the second half. Charles Barkley has long arms. Lou mad he got visceral fat. I don't know what that is. So I doubt I'm mad about it since I don't even know what it is. And there's a lot of things I'm mad about, but I don't think that's one of them. $15 push-up. Yeah, we're gonna exercise. I'm gonna do the exercises in the second half. Thanks for reminding me. There we go. I got the goal started. We'll do some exercising in the second half. Lou, you getting snow tomorrow? Maybe. There's a chance of snow here tomorrow, so we'll see. Tomorrow, late afternoon, I think. Second and 10. Will Howard under center. They're going to hand it off to Judkins. Uh-oh, big gain. There he goes. Could be gone. 50, 40, 30. Running out of gas. 10. Dragged down at the 5. Caught from behind. First and goal, Ohio State from the 5. Wow. 70-yard gain on the second play of the second half. Shout out to Notre Dame for catching him from behind, though. It's amazing how Notre Dame played so good against Georgia and didn't make mistakes against us, but are playing dirt tonight because, of course, what else is new? Well, we don't have the offense that Ohio State has, buddy. Georgia didn't have anywhere near the offense of Ohio State. Can you build a snow loo? If you get enough snow, you can. Yeah. Bo Walker. Potato famine all over again. Yeah. Yeah. Irish people down bad. Hide your 8-year-old boys tonight if Notre Dame loses. Don't drop your 8-year-old off at Sunday school Sunday if Notre Dame loses. I'm telling you now. Won't be good. Won't be good. Judkins on the ground again, only a couple of yards this time, maybe to the 4. Second and goal now for Ohio State. Belt to ass. Second and goal now for Ohio State. Second half just underway. They're up 21-7 over Rudy. Will Howard with a keep down to the 1. Third and goal coming up now for Ohio State. Ohio State taking the rubber off. I better start stretching because I have a feeling Ohio State's about to score and it's going to be exercise time. Touchdown, Judkins. All right. I'm going to do like I did yesterday on the Patreon stream, I think, and start with jumping jacks just to get the blood flowing. You know what I'm talking about? Just to get the blood flowing. Freeman looks like he's going to cry. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Little King Chris says, for the push-ups or squats, sir. Thank you, Little King. Scrapbooking, you mean Louvy Skanky. Luffy Skanky. Thank you, Andy, Chris, Nick. Thank y'all for the super chats. All right. We're going to start with, we'll just do some jumping jacks just to get loosened up a little here. Got to do my stretching. I'm old as fuck. If I just go straight to the jumping jacks, I've been pulled every muscle and ligament in my body. You know, I'm old as fuck and out of shape. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this exercise Lou movement that we got going on with these live streams, is to try to get my myself into some kind of shape here. Yeah, in jeans. Jeans is the only, if you're not exercising in jeans, are you even really exercising? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just lost my mom this morning. Glad to come home and relax with Uncle Lou and football. Raj, no, man. Man, I'm sorry about that, Raj. Fuck. I didn't even know she was sick, man. Man, that's terrible, Raj. I am so sorry. I hope your kids are okay. Oh, man. Well, Rod, you know, I lost my mom about 5 years ago at Christmas time, and there's not really any advice I can give you. People say it gets easier. I disagree. I don't think it gets easier. You just kind of learn to live with it. And that's terrible, Raj. I hate to hear that, man. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Raj. Texas is the only team that competed with Ohio State. That's not true. Nebraska, Michigan, Penn State, Oregon. All right. Got to do some jumping jacks. And we'll move on to something else. We got to do some jumping jacks to get the blood flowing here a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Come on, Lou. Get in shape, you old fuck. Get in shape, you old fuck. Get that blood flowing, Lou. Get that oxygen going. Let's go. Let's go, Lou. Lou the Shapey. Let's go. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Oh my God. It is starting to get a little easier from a month ago. It is starting to get a little easier than it was a month ago. I will say that. Starting to see some progress there. Ooh. Oh, in the playoffs, yeah. Yeah, so far Texas gave Ohio State the best game in the playoffs, yeah. Vols beat everybody. Not according to this Coke bottle from 1998, they don't. According to this Coke bottle I have, which is 27 years old, they don't beat everybody. Hate to break it to you, bud. All right, 2nd and 10 for Rudy. On the ground. Only going to gain a yard or two. That's it. 28-7 is the score. No wonder T ratings for this game are horrible. You don't know what the ratings are for this game. You have no idea. The ratings for this game are going to be through the roof. I bet you that. But you don't know what the ratings are for a game that's still being played. So. Pass complete underneath, but it's going to be short. 4th and about 2. Probably going to have to go for it. Rudy has lost. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. No, I guess they're going to punt. I thought maybe Notre Dame would go for it. Yeah, Braves fan, these people just don't know what they're talking. What it is people who are mad that their team aren't in this game are running around crying about the ratings. These ratings are going to be sky high. Notre Dame tried a fake punt and didn't get it. Didn't get it. 1988 forever, I guess. 1988 forever. Wow. 1988 forever, it looks like. I'm telling you, unless we bring back black and white TV and segregation in the South, I don't think Notre Dame's ever winning another natty. I honestly think Notre Dame will get one in a few years. Yeah, I don't. Handoff for Ohio State. Inside the 30 to the 29, gain of about 3 or 4. Notre Dame fans going back to hibernation for another 2 decades. Game isn't over, dummy Lou. Another quarter? What do you mean? You think Notre Dame's coming back to win? I disagree severely. I strongly disagree. Will Howard keeps this time, first down to the 22. Ohio State in the red zone. This team wouldn't beat 2019 LSU. Touchdown Jesus converting to Buddhism. You want me to get rid of this guy that keeps asking everybody how far down their balls are hanging? Y'all want me to get, he's an 8 or a 9-year-old. Do you want me to get rid, anybody that's asking about another man's nuts, it's got to be 8 or 9 years old. Y'all want me to get rid of him, or is he entertaining? Oh, he says he wants me to get rid of him. All right. We can handle that. I'm a man of the people. If you ask, Uncle Lou will deliver for you. He asked me to get rid of him, so I did. School must be out. Yeah. Playing on his mom's phone. 2nd and 7 for Ohio State. Inside the 20 on the 19. It's going to get Ohio State for holding here, so this play is going to be coming back. They're going to get Ohio State with a hold here. Yeah, what was the score of the Georgia TCU game? 50, was it 56-7? That was the worst beating in Natty game history. 65-7? Yeah. That was the worst beating in Natty game history. Yeah, I think it was 65-7. Travion Henderson, 2nd and 17, only gains about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and oblivion now for Ohio State from their own, or from the Notre Dame 28. Surprised these SEC refs aren't throwing the yellow tissue as much as usual. Yeah, I think it was 65-7. They beat Florida State 63-3. Third and 16. Will Howard back to throw. Goes deep into the end zone. Man open. Overthrew him. Carnell Tate on a deep corner route, and he was open in the end zone, and Will Howard just put too much air underneath it. Falls incomplete. Sucknut man have to settle for a field goal in that. He's settling for a field goal in that. Here comes an extra point attempt for Ohio State. It's going to be from the right hash. About a 45-yarder. And he sneaks it in the upright. 31-7 now is the score. The insufferable Notre Dame fans pulled their pants up. Thank you, Nick. Banjo says, I don't know what's worse, people that think Notre Dame can still win or people that willingly watch Facebook Reels. Seek help. Thank you, Nick and Banjo. Oh, man. All right, commercial break. Let's do some more jumping jacks before we move on to something else. Got to get Lou in shape this off season. Thank you, DK. Fuck, do it again? I hate you, man. I hate you. You really gonna kill me. You really gonna kill me, man. Fuck. I'm dying. Where's the Colorado man? I thought they were supposed to be true college football fans. They were never college football fans. They were Dion fans. The minute Dion leaves Colorado for a different job, they'll be on the internet pretending to be fans of that team. Notre Dame picks up a first down on 2nd and 5. 7 minutes to go in the third. Uncle Lou doing more work than Notre Dame. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the Notre Dame fans that was trying to convince people Brian Kelly was the problem? DK. Fuck. All right, I'm resetting the goal again. I'm moving to push-ups, though. Fuck them jumping jacks. I'm done with that jumping jack bullshit. Moving to push-ups. 1st and 10, Notre Dame. On the ground for a yard. I ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it, Notre Dame, man. You gotta do better than that. Riley Leonard sacked all the way back at the 35. Third and 19, empty backfield for Notre Dame. Riley Leonard back to throw. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Flags down. They might get Ohio State for pass interference here. DK, come on, bud. DK, I can handle it, buddy. I can handle it, son. I can handle it, son. Fuck. All right. Resetting the goal again. Let's go, Lou. Fuck it. You got to get in shape, Lou. You got to get in shape. Come on. Come on, Lou. I might do 10 more for fun. I kill for fun. I'll do 10 more for fun. I'll do 10 more for the fun of it. I'm getting in shape. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all and fuck the trolls. 10 more for fun. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. 10 more for fun, Lou. 10 more for fun, Lou. 3rd and 1 for Notre Dame. Riley Leonard picks it up. 10 more for fun, Lou. Come on, Lou. Ah! Bang! Bang! Now what? Now what? Cheap dress shoes. Cheap dress shoes? First of all, you don't even know what dress shoes are. And you couldn't do 10 push-ups if your life depended on it. You'd just be fucking dead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They just won't go away. Notre Dame just won't go away. Look at them. Fucked around and scored. If you get too swole, everyone will be afraid to smack. No, they won't. People that smack talk would never do anything in real life, regardless of how big or small the person they're talking to on the internet is. These fucking pussies that talk shit on the internet won't do shit. Notre Dame going for 2 because why wouldn't they? Two-point conversion is good. You think they're going to onside kick it? Ooh, I don't know. That's risky. Over 21.5 in the second half, looking good. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They're already at, what, 18? We need a touchdown or 2 field goals. Kick it deep. Boy, somebody just turned the heat up in here. Probably that lady with COVID. Did they exhume Lou Holtz? I don't think so. I don't think they needed to. Lou tried to lose 15 pounds. I don't need to lose 15 pounds. I don't really want to lose any weight. I just want to be in better shape. I don't need to lose any weight. Still a commercial break on the game.
Want to talk football with a friend? Just tell Siri. Call Jesse on speakerphone.
There you go, DK. Let's get it again. Let's get it again. It ain't nothing. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. That's all it is. Notre Dame kicking off, and they do kick it deep. Fair catch called and made at 4. Ohio State will have the ball 1st and 10. I'm getting dough today thanks to Ohio State. Oh, you bet on Ohio State? Yeah, it looks like a good, right now it's looking like a good bet. Notre Dame doesn't have the offense for a comeback like this. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Uncle Lou outworking 95% of this chat. To be fair, I'm doing push-ups too. All right, you doing it with me, DK? All right, well, let's get it again. Let's get it again since they went to a commercial again for no fucking reason. Absolutely no. They went to a commercial break, came back, did the kickoff, which was a fair catch, and now right back to another fucking commercial break. This shit's retarded on a whole new level. Come on, Lou. 10 more, buddy. 10 more, buddy. Bang. Banged them out, too. Let's go. Banged them out. No problem for me to do that. No problem for me. I might have to take this damn thing off. Y'all done got me sweated out in here now. All right. Y'all done got me taking clothes off in here now. Come on now. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Still with a commercial break. How much to take my pants off? You got to go to my OnlyFans for that, bud. You lost 23 pounds in the past 2 months. Good job, buddy. Yeah, K-Star, yeah. Come back on for one play and then back to commercial. Yes, it was just dumb. Just dumb. I'm not interested in no pre-workout or protein or creatine or none of that shit. I'm not interested in all that. I'm just interested in getting in a little bit better shape. Will Howard pass complete to Emeka Egbuka on a slant route, picks up about 6. Today feels like Saturday? Yeah. Well, plus it was a holiday. Will Howard on a quarterback keep, 3rd and 3, only gains 2. It's going to be 3rd and a yard coming up for the Sutton-Up man. I'm ahead of you? Well, I'm watching on YouTube TV. I know depending on what service you use to watch the game, some broadcasts are a few seconds ahead or behind of others. Maybe that's what it is. This season is the last dance in T-Town for Sears and Oates. First and 10 for Ohio State now on their own 36. They're going to hand it off to Travion Henderson. Pushes forward for 2 or 3 yards. Second down coming up now for Ohio State. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 31-15 is the score. Uncle Lou probably didn't even get to play on the Pee Wee Kids football team his dad coached. I played through high school. That was it. I wasn't good enough to play in college or big enough or fast enough. I played through high school, though. People who feel the need to type about shit like that in the comment section they're projecting. What you're doing with that comment there, Courtney, is projecting. You probably don't know what that is, but if you Google it, that's what you're doing there. You're projecting. I didn't realize the game was tonight. What? Really? Oh, man. You got to be on top of it, bud. First and 10, Ohio State. They are on the Notre Dame 47, and they're up 31-15. They're going to keep it on the ground here. Pick up a couple of yards. That's about it. 2nd and 8 coming up now for Ohio State. Yeah, I don't take football advice from women. No offense, Courtney. I'm sure you make a great sandwich. But I'm not interested in anything you have to say about football. Some doofus told me projecting is a liberal buzzword. LOL. I hope that loser is here tonight. Courtney doesn't speak unless spoken to. Get back in the damn kitchen, says Jared. Courtney must have gone and done the chores early. Courtney says, I'm a man. Yeah, okay. There's only 2 genders, Courtney. I don't know what type of pretend you're doing. I don't know what you had cut off or added on or whatever, but your name is fucking Courtney. So, ham, cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise on both pieces of bread, and some spicy mustard. Okay? And I want 2 of them. Thank you. Another commercial breaking the game for no particular reason at all. Uncle Lou is down bad. How's that? Courtney swings both ways. I don't give a shit who Courtney fucks as long as she and whoever she's fucking is over 18. Other than that, I couldn't give a shit less what or who she's fucking. As long as she and whatever it is she's fucking is over 18. That's my only concern there. And I don't. As far as I know, Courtney's not Catholic. So you're not Catholic, are you, Courtney? Hey, lady. Catholic, are you? You Catholic? Do Catholic women rape 8-year-olds, or is that just a thing that Catholic men do? Maybe Courtney knows. Not sure there. Sure on that. Still with the commercial break. Still with the commercial break. Hey, Lou, is Ohio State still soft? Hold his L. What L am I holding? I bet on Ohio State to win the Natty a month ago. I'm fixing to cash this win in. I don't know what kind of L this is for me. I'm not a Notre Dame fan. Fuck Notre Dame. I bet on Ohio State to win the Natty first week of December. Working out is the only thing for me to do. Stranded in Tallahassee and not able to get home by Wednesday. Was it a weather thing or what? That you're stranded? Yeah, Courtney, where's those sandwiches at? Come on now. What the hell did I join into? Yo, you know what it is over here. You already know. You already know. These kids stumble over here from whatever Minecraft channel they were on, and they get to trolling, and they can't handle it when somebody gives it back to them. Mechanical issues with the car, and I meant to win. Oh, shit. Well, I hope you get your car fixed, man. Any idea what it is? Well, I don't even know why I'm asking. I'm an idiot when it comes to car repair, so even if you told me, I don't know. The only thing I'm going to be able to tell you to do is take it to a mechanic, but I'm just asking out of courtesy. Omeka Ibuka on a little reverse here. Inside the 30, 25, down to the 20. Did he fumble? Did the ground cause it, or what are we doing? It's called a fumble on the field. They're going to look at it. Ibuka is saying that the ground caused it. We'll see. Is the SEC a basketball school? Well, the SEC isn't a school at all. So that's an odd question there. Oh, that is a fumble. Oh, that's 100% a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble. 100% a fumble. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. I'm not mechanically inclined at all. I just know there's a problem that required me to take it to a shop. That's how I am. Yeah, I can. I know just enough about a car to really fuck one up if I try to work on it myself. Yeah, it looks like a fumble to me. They're taking a look at it now, but I'd be surprised if they don't reverse this and rule it a fumble. I mean, keep it the same and rule it a fumble. And that's what they did. Play stands. It is a fumble. Could we have a game on our hands? Maybe if Notre Dame goes down and scores here. Notre Dame on the ground on first down, only picks up a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Will Rudy make a comeback? Well, we'll see. They would need to score here. If they could score here, they'd make it a one-possession game and at least put some pressure on Ohio State. We'll see. Riley Leonard back to throw. Scrambles out to the right, looking downfield. Now has to just throw it away. Nowhere to go with the ball. 3rd and 9 coming up now for Rudy. If you cross that state line, and I'll beat your goddamn head off your shoulders. No, you won't. You won't do a fucking thing but type in my comment section. That's all you'll do. That's it. Period. And not a thing more. Third and 9. Big play for Notre Dame here. Riley Leonard back to throw. Deep over the middle. Caught! Wow. Across midfield to the Ohio State 48. Wow, what a play by Notre Dame. What a play. Back to throw again. Scrambles to the left. Again, has to throw it away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Put Lou Holtz in. Oh, wow. Holding on Ohio State. They got Ohio State for holding there. Automatic first down for Rudy. Inside the 40 on the Ohio State 38. Snap. Leonard back to throw again. Tries to set up a screen. Ohio State blows it up behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 3. 2nd and about 13 coming up now. Booty Sniper, thank you for the super chat. I said, I guess we should be expecting a return of Slimy Hot Boy from underneath the rock. Yeah, well, I'm not. I'll hang up on him if he calls in. I don't. You know, you can't disappear all year long and then just show up when your team wins. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Thank you, Booty Sniper, for the super chat. Empty backfield for Riley Leonard on 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Complete on a short out route inside the 35, out of bounds around the 33. So it's going to be 4th and about 5. And they're going to have to go for it here. They're going to have to go for it. Here we go, 4th and 5. Leonard in a shotgun. Snap. Back to throw. Caught. First down. Gain of like 12 or 13. First down Notre Dame. But they just won't give up. Rudy just won't give up, you know? They won't go away. They just won't go away. Another pass complete. Gain of about 4. 3 or 4. Short gain. Well, out route. 2nd down coming up for Notre Dame. DeBoer will never win in Jordan Hare. He maybe wins 8, drops the Iron Bowl, and kicks rocks before 2026. Next year might be DeBoer's last year in Tuscaloosa. They keep losing to unranked teams. How many 4-loss seasons are Bama fans going to put up with before they kick DeBoer to the curb? How do you lose to 3 unranked teams in one season? Into the end zone. Incomplete. 50-50 ball in the corner of the end zone. What? Another flag? Holding on the Ohio State secondary again. Dave will mention Lou Holtz in the post game. Loser. Oh, we hit the thing again. All right. Push-ups. Thank y'all for the super chats. Here we go. Get Lou in shape. Ah, there we go. Feels good. Feels good. All this exercise is making me hungry, though. Hey, Courtney, can we get an ETA on them sandwiches, lady? Come on now. 2nd and goal now for Notre Dame. Into the end zone. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Oh, this isn't a fedora. But I could easily do. You want me to do push-ups with a fedora? This isn't a fedora. You want to see me do push-ups with a fedora on? Fedora or not, you look like a douche, says someone who has spent the last 3 hours watching me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Whatever you want. 4th and goal coming up for Rudy. What are they? Kick a field goal here? Yeah. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I think you got to take your chances down here. And then they missed it for no reason. I don't know about that. You know, Notre Dame had the lowest field goal percentage in the country this season. And it comes back to bite them here. Comes back to bite them there. You know, one of these days y'all are going to learn. Now, for some of you, it's going to take a long. Some of you are slow learners. But one of these days, you're going to learn that you just can't troll the troll. You can't troll the troll. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. What's up, Mewtwo? All right, resetting the goal. All right, come on, let's hit the goal again. So I'll do more. Y'all will wear out before I will. This is not a Bear Bryant hat. Seriously? No, this is not a Bear Bryant hat. Yes, I am an old man. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't understand that kicking that field goal there. I don't get that. What kind of a dummy thinks this is a Bear Bryant hat? I don't get that. Why would you even say that? It kind of makes me mad. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest. That pisses me off a little. A college football fan, you don't even know what a fucking Bear Bryant hat is. That's kind of sad, bud. That's kind of sad, bud. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself for thinking that was a Bear Bryant hat. Come on, man. Come on, man. Still 31-15. Ohio State with the ball on their own 21, 2nd and 9. Uh-oh. Will Howard picks up the first down with his legs this time, gain of about 13. No, that hat wasn't a Bear Bryant hat. This is a Bear Bryant hat. The hat I had on was not a Bear Bryant hat. No, this is a Bear Bryant hat. Yeah, this is a Bear Bryant hat. Ohio State on the ground, couple of yards. 2nd down coming up. Every first down eats 2 minutes off the clock. Facts. Facts. Toss sweep on 2nd and 7. Picks up about 4. 3rd and 3 coming up for Ohio State. Is Judkins an NFL player? Yeah, I think so. This hat is giving you cancer? Well, maybe the cancer that this hat gives you will cure your AIDS. At least scratch something off your list there. Notre Dame can't score quick if they get the ball. They do struggle in that department. That is true. Not enough time left for a bunch of 10-minute scoring drives. Am I going to be live for the Super Bowl? That'll probably be on Patreon. Yeah. Pass incomplete on 3rd down, and it looks like Rudy's going to get the ball back with about 6.5 to go. Go Dogs, says Luke Tarpley. Lou is a Jets fan. Kalen DeBoer not going to last long at Bama. Yeah, I don't think so either. Be a shame if this was his last year coming up in 25, wouldn't it? Be a real shame. Ohio State gets the punt off. Fielded at the 9. Returned out to the 15. Tackled just short of the 20. Good evening, Uncle Lou. Good evening to you, proud citizen. I think Slimy Hot Boy is probably loving this game since he's such an Ohio State fan. I haven't heard from Slimy Hot Boy in well over a year. It's been a long time. I don't have an XFL team. The only team in any sport that I'm a fan of is Georgia football. That's it. I couldn't give a shit less about any other team in any other league at any level. I don't give a fuck about Georgia basketball or baseball. I don't give a fuck about the XFL. I don't give a fuck about the NFL. It's not that I don't watch those things. I'll watch them. But I don't have a favorite team in any of those other sports or leagues. Another commercial break. Lou, are you still pissed at Carson Beck going to Miami? I don't think pissed is the right word. I don't know. I'd rather have him than not. I'm not like some of these other fans who try to tell you he's not any good. I'd rather have Carson Beck next year than not have him. I hate Ohio State suck-eyes and Notre shame with a passion, says Dennis Wilson. Lou's second favorite team is UNLV. Yeah, well, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. It doesn't hurt my feelings to see Lou and LV do good. Hey, I'm going to a hockey game on Sunday. What do you think about that? I'm going to a hockey game. Let me show you what I got. Check it out. Type. Look, it look good? Y'all know Nate the Great in the comment section? He sent me this. I didn't actually buy it. Nate the Great in the comment section sent this to me. And we're all going to the Vegas Knights hockey game on Sunday. We're all going to the Vegas Knights hockey game on Sunday. Notre Dame with the ball, 1st and 10. Riley Leonard in the pocket. Gets rid of it at the last minute. Caught. Good for a first down. Gain of about 12. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the game. They're down 16. Lou, remember a guy called in saying watch out for Rice when they played Ohio State? I don't remember that, but nothing surprises me on my call. I've heard it all. I've been doing that call-in show for 7 or 8 years. There's nothing that surprises me anymore as far as what people will say, honestly. Another pass across midfield, inside the 45, 40, 35, all the way down to the 31. Boy, we say what you want about Notre Dame, but I'm going to tell you this. They just won't give up. They just won't go away. It's Notre Dame. They're like the little engine that could. They're bound and determined to get up that fucking hill, aren't they? Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Look at it. They won't give up. Leonard back to throw. Gonna be sacked this time back at the 34. Loss of about 2 or 3 yards. Did you gamble big on what? I don't usually bet big on sports, if that's what you're asking. Most bets I make in sports are $25 to $50 a bet. Every once in a while, I might bet 100. It's rare, very rare that I bet over that. So if you're talking about sports betting, no, I wouldn't consider that to be betting big. Georgia was Alabama's Super Bowl, says Shane Wiggins. Jim Knowles needs to get it together. This game is not over. Well, if Notre Dame scores a touchdown here, things are going to get interesting. It took a whole lot of trying for Rudy to get up that hill. Now we're back in 1988. We're playing 17 service academies a year. Black and white TV and segregation in the South. Notre Dame's gonna win tonight. Moving on up. I love Texas Hold'em. I absolutely love Texas Hold'em. Had a good day, Kyle. How about you, buddy? Hope yours was good. Anti-Catholic bias. Who, me? I am anti-Catholic. Now I'm not anti-Catholic as in I'm against an individual who happens to be Catholic, but I am anti the institution of the Catholic Church. Yes. I think the Catholic Church has probably done more damage to human civilization throughout its existence than anything else that's ever existed. Work was slow, but you had a good day. That's good, Kyle. People misinterpret my religious beliefs all the time. I don't have any problem at all with any individual's religious beliefs, whatever they are. Whether you're Catholic, whether you worship a plant in your neighbor's backyard, you worship a pair of shoes, you worship some pig statue, you worship God, you pray to Mary. None of that bothers me at all because it has no effect on me at all. I couldn't care less who anybody worships or what anybody believes in terms of religion or an afterlife. What I do care about is anybody trying to take those beliefs and push them off on me. That I have a problem with. I don't believe in that. I also have a problem with the Catholic Church raping 8-year-old boys for 2,000 years and then hiding the people that did it, shipping them off to other countries to avoid prosecution, basically covering up child rape for 2,000 years. The Catholic Church is the oldest and biggest pedophile ring in the history of mankind, period. It's not even up for debate. And you can be an individual Catholic and understand that fact, and you should be upset about it too. It doesn't mean you have to hate all Catholics. I know all kinds of Catholics. I was married in a Catholic church. I never converted to Catholicism, but my wife was Catholic. I don't have a problem with Catholics. I have a problem with pedophiles. I also have a problem with any institution that covers it up. So, I mean, it really shouldn't be a controversial statement, but for some reason people get really upset when I mention the fact, and that's what it is, a fact, that the Catholic Church as an institution has been condoning and covering up child rape for 2,000 fucking years. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a fucking catch, too. What a catch, too. Wow, unbelievable catch. What a fucking catch. Did y'all see that? Not all Christians are bad. No, of course, not all of anything is bad. Well, I won't say that. I guess there's probably some groups somewhere that are 100% bad. But generally speaking, all of nothing is ever bad. But religion doesn't make somebody good. You know, and not being in a religion doesn't make somebody bad. All Georgia fans are bad. 2-point conversion is good. 8-point game. Well, what if Ohio State blows this shit? What if Ohio State blows this shit? Did the over just hit for y'all's second half bet? Shout out to the chat, did it? That puts it over for the second half, right? Shout out to the chat. Y'all went 2 for 2 today. Shout out to the chat. Y'all went 2 for 2 on your bets today. How big is the field goal miss now? Not big at all. If they had those 3 points, they would still need a touchdown. They're down 8 now. If they would have made that field goal, they'd still be down 5. Either way, they need a touchdown. Yeah, they wouldn't need the 2-point conversion. Yeah, you're right about that. They wouldn't need the 2-point conversion. You are right about that. Here comes the kickoff. Squib kick. Fielded at the 18. Tackled around the 23. First and 10, Ohio State. Notre Dame's got all 3 timeouts. Ryan Day is going to need the military at his house if he blows this. Yeah, the Ohio State fans are going to lose their mind if somehow Notre Dame comes back and wins this game. Lou Holtz is wearing a 1988 hat. Yeah, Ohio State's about 3 first downs away from winning the game. They're going to need 3 or 4 first downs. I mean, Notre Dame's got 3 timeouts. Plus the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Handoff. Picks up about 3. 2nd and 7. The Dogs were not good this year. Yeah, the Dogs were good this year. They won the SEC. They went 10-2, 11-2 with an SEC title. Georgia was good. They weren't great, but they were good. Second and 7. 3 wide this time. Will Howard keeps. Gets outside. First down, Ohio State. Will Howard picks it up on the ground. Ohio State going to 3rd in a cloud of dust this thing. That's what I would do. Keep that clock moving. Keep that clock moving. That's what I would do. Notre Dame needs to do something here defensively. They need to come up with a stop, a turnover, a negative play, something. All right, 8-point game. Notre Dame needs a stop. 1st and 10 for Ohio State on their own 35. Back to, no. Quarterback draw, no gain. No gain. 2nd and 10 for Ohio State. Clock continues to run. Notre Dame not using any timeouts yet. 2:40 to go and the clock is ticking. 30 seconds on the play clock. So Ohio State can take this thing all the way down to 2:10. Ohio State can take this thing all the way down to 2:10 before they snap it. No, now Notre Dame does call a timeout. Notre Dame took a timeout, so 2:40 on the clock. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10. $2:49 to go. 2nd and 10 for Ohio State. Shotgun. Snap. Another quarterback draw. And again, they lose a yard. 3rd and 11. I hate Notre Dame took another timeout. Yeah, Notre Dame took another timeout. 2:44 to go, and it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Ohio State. Scared to throw the ball. Fucking up again. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Back to throw this time. Going deep. Jeremiah Smith wide open. All the way down to the 9. Wow. 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 Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Notre Dame thought they was running it again. Ohio State's going to win a natty. Hashtag 1988 forever. Damn, Notre Dame. You tried real hard. I was proud of Notre Dame. You tried real hard. I feel like Notre Dame tried real hard there. You know, they didn't give up, you know. They didn't give up. $1988 lives on forever, I guess. I'm proud of Notre Dame, though. I really am. If Notre Dame was standing next to me right here, I'd pat them on their head like this and tell them how proud I was of them. They really tried hard. Wouldn't give up. Fought to the end, too. Made it interesting in the fourth quarter. Is Notre Dame Charlie Brown? I don't know about that. Brian Gentry says, count them. Are all those natties real? Rudy is a 5-star dummy. Join a conference. Now that I agree with. They should join a conference. They should join a conference. They're never going to win anything. Notre Dame juice poot special. Yeah, that was pretty much the only option for this week. Ended up being a good game, though. It ended up being a good game. It did end up being a good game. First game of the year next year, Ohio State or Texas. Oh, I can't make predictions on next year's games yet. I mean, we still don't know who's leaving to go to the NFL from these two teams. Plus, you still got players in the portal. You got another signing day in February. We got spring practice and spring games in April. Then another transfer portal window in May. So it's way too early to start doing game predictions for next year. We don't even know what the rosters are going to look like. I mean, my inclination without knowing anything about either team would be to lean towards the home team, but I'm not making a prediction on any games right now. Ryan Day wasn't going to let Lou Holtz win before he passed away, says Greg. Damn. All right, first and goal, Ohio State on the 10-yard line. I formation. Judkins is your tailback. I think that's going to be a false start on Ohio State. Looked like somebody on the left side moved early. Yeah, that's what it is. False start. That's going to back them up 5 yards. 2nd and 15 now. Still 2 minutes to go. First and goal from the 15 now. Hand off to Judkins off right tackle, gains a yard. That's it. 2nd and goal from the 14. Notre Dame's got 1 timeout left. That's it. I just hid the racist guy. Thank you to whoever timed him out, though. Thank you to Chapel Thrill Tar Heel, because I missed that comment. So thank you for timing him out, but I just removed him from the channel. Yeah, I can't see every comment, so I rely on y'all to help me out with those. So I appreciate that, Tar Heel man. Yeah, this is a Lou and LV hat. Ryan Day's gonna whoop Lou Holtz' ass after the game. Second and goal. Just a quarterback sneak, that's it. Gains about a yard. 3rd and goal coming up for Ohio State from around the 12 or 13-yard line. The Irish did make it interesting, Chief. Yes, they did. The 4th quarter got really exciting, for sure. For sure. Third and goal now. Yeah, Army. Yeah, we had a great time this season, man. Great time. We're going to keep the streams going every weekend. There won't be any college football, but we'll find something to stream every weekend, so we hang out every weekend, just all, during the college football off season or whatever. So don't run and hide. Stick around. It doesn't matter what's on. We can talk college football in the comment section while we watch whatever sports are on that particular weekend. But I'm going to try to live stream every weekend during the off season. So y'all make sure y'all stick around. Oh, yeah, I know you'll be here. We have a lot of fun in the off season. It's not as stressful in the off season because nobody's team is losing. You know what I mean? Like nobody's in the comment section having to defend their team's loss from the weekend before or whatever. So it's a little less stressful around here in the off season, but we still have a really good time. 3rd and goal for Ohio State now from the 13. Will Howard just falls down at the 15-yard line. Ohio State will attempt a field goal here, I guess, which of course would put the game away. Michael Sprague says, we have a good time and talk shit all offseason. Yeah, we do. The thing about the offseason is everybody's undefeated. That's Tennessee fans, Florida fans, that's their time to shine, the offseason. Notre Dame fans can come back in the offseason and talk about how they're winning it all again next year for the 30-something year in a row and, the whole deal with that. So we have a great time. Everybody's 100-0 in the offseason. Ohio State is better than all of your teams. Get used to it. They are the best team this year, no doubt about that. No argument from me there. No argument from me there. They have a graphic on the screen that says Notre Dame has blocked 6 kicks this year. They're going to need to block another one now to have any shot at a miracle comeback. Going to be about a 34-yarder from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. Looks good, is good. 34-23, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up. An 11-point lead with 26 seconds to go. Congratulations to Ohio State. They're going to win a natty, their first one since 2015. Was it 2014 or 2015? What was the last? 2015? Okay. 2015. That was the Cardell Jones year. 2014. Some of y'all are saying 14, some are saying 15. I think it was 2014. The Cardell Jones year, I believe, was 2014. I think Bama won it in 2015. Troy says it's snowing in Houston. Dumbass is saying 14. Well, it was 14. They're the 2014 national champions. Augusta gets snow a couple of weeks ago, and they said it might snow tomorrow afternoon. Yes, they're the 2014 national champions, yes. Wow. Notre Dame tried a screen pass. It didn't work. That's going to do it. I don't even think they're going to run another play. That's it. 34-23. Ohio State is your 2024 national champions. Congratulations to the Buckeyes. Congratulations to Notre Dame fans, too. Great year for both teams. And Ohio State wins the first ever 12-team playoff. Ryan Day finally gets his national title. And the celebration is on at midfield. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Had a great time. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me to watch the game tonight. I will not be able to stream next weekend. I'll be out of town, but I will be back Super Bowl weekend, and we'll do the Super Bowl, but that's going to be on the Patreon page, which is still half off, by the way. So for those of you who have maybe been thinking about the Patreon page but didn't want to do it for whatever reason, it is half off right now through the end of the month. So if you sign up now, it's half off. That's the link right there. So the next weekend game stream will be the Super Bowl, and that'll be on Patreon. Make sure you get yourself signed up. We'll hang out and watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. All right, everybody, enjoy your week, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good morning.